If you want to become more positive, use frames because frames build focus. Imagine I have a big wall and a picture on that wall. Well, if I have a frame around that picture, I can have better focus on the picture that despite its surroundings and all the things on the wall to look at, because of that frame, I have better focus. In the same way, when we frame things better, we can become more positive because we can focus on the positive aspects of life. See, every fact in life has a positive and a negative side to it. It's impossible for something only to be negative. So when I focus on the positive side, I can have a more positive mindset because of the frame I placed upon it. For example, most of my life, I've worn glasses or contacts because I have poor vision. Now that's a fact. But I can view this fact two different ways. First, I can frame it in the negative, saying, hey, this sucks, I can't see like everyone else. Or I can frame it in the positive. Hey, because of my corrective lenses, I've been able to see better than I ever could without them. And by having a better frame, I have better focus. And by having better focus, I can have a more positive mindset through that frame. So how can we become better and more consistent at framing things so that we can develop a more positive mindset? Well, the trick is found in what you say, because what you say creates a frame and frames shape focus. So going back to the fact I have poor vision, I can develop a positive frame around that through what I say. If what I say is, for example, I have to wear glasses, this is a good thing, by simply saying this is a good thing, I'm going to develop a more positive frame. Okay, why is this a good thing? How can this be a good thing? And those questions are going to help me to find answers. Okay, this is a good thing because it helps me to see better. So when I focus on the fact that contacts help me to see better, I'm going to have a different belief. Hey, I'm glad I have contacts because they're going to help me to see better. And that gives me a different perception of reality, a different response to reality. See, reality did not change. I still have poor vision. However, because I said something positive, I developed a more positive frame, and that frame helped me to have a more positive response. On the other hand, if I say something negative, I'm going to have a negative frame, which gives me a negative response. So you see how what you say develops your mindset. If I say positive things, I can develop a more positive mindset through the frames I have. However, if I say negative things, I develop a more negative mindset. The bottom line, frames help you become more positive because they make you focus on a different thing. When I say something positive, I'm going to have a more focus on the positive, and that's going to produce a more positive response within me. If this video helps you in any way, please watch my shorts. I try to post every day and a long form video every single week. Also, I have a book that came out. If not, it's coming out very soon. It's called Controlling the Controllable, How Anyone Can Become Influential. And in that book, I lay out the principles of becoming influential, that if you do, you will become influential because principles cannot lie. So these principles, if you do them, you will be influential. So check that out. It's on Amazon. And other than that, see you guys next week for another video. Hopefully, thank you for watching.